people are leaving to go see another show, but it's probably responsible. But to explain this song, I'm actually going to give the microphone to Charlie because he had a different, you had a different take on the story of the song than I did. So I'm just going to give you the mic with Scott. Here you go.
I'm with Megan. Oh, great. How to talk. So this was another, probably, we don't sleep, so I'll put that out there. It was probably 4-ish, maybe a little bit, no, about 2. And Scott was playing us, Brian and I, a song on the balcony. And it was a moment, and I just wanted the moment to be the moment. And like, that song's amazing. Thank you for sharing it. Done. But Brian was like, I need to record that. And I didn't know that Scott was willing. I just thought Brian was like pushing him and being like, get in there, man, let's record. And I kept saying to Brian, no, let the artist be the artist, man, let him go to bed. And Scott would like sit down. And Brian put the mic in front of him and he was like, don't sing a word, because his voice was so deep, because it was so late. And we had some Jameson.
It was extremely late. I mean, it was beyond late at that point. And yeah, I remember it was just the two of you were like going at it, like, leave him alone. Let him just be. No, man. We're in a studio, for God's sake. Just fucking record it real quick.
That was Brian talking to me. I'm like, let him go to bed, man. It's late. And Scott's sitting here in the corner like, what's happening?
I was so tired. I was so tired right now.
I mean, Brian and I have known each other forever. We've played in bands together. We've shared like every single human emotion that can be shared, you know. Good and bad, and this was like, and we inherently trust each other with things, and it just got to a point where Brian was just like, looked at me, and was just like, go sit on your cajon, and I was like, yes sir, I will do that. And then it came, and then he was getting sounds and stuff, and then Scott's voice was so deep that I think I kind of had my revenge when we started talking about Crash Test Dummies, and Brian has a cans on, and it's late, and all he does is want to record the song, and Scott and I are like,
is this brown?
Oh my God, I would have killed me.
And
we went through like 7 songs in the catalog because we didn't know that, but we were both fans of the band from like a long time ago, so we were like singing all these songs, and Brian's like, oh my God, I'm kidding. Anyway, but this song came out and it's probably one of my favorites on the album. Basically for the selfish reason that it was a cool moment. I love the song, and then to be able to record it. Anyway, that's
well, just yeah. I could only add, if I could add to that. So in May of this last year, I broke my arm when the band was on tour, and so it's been like a tough recovery with my wrist, and so I started kind of doing some like Travis picking, because the one thing that the doctors told me is they said that like I'm actually doing really well because I've been having to force myself to play because we had dates and I wasn't canceling. And no refunds, everybody. No refunds. So like, you know, but I started, you know, working on stuff, and this was just a song that came out, and you know, this was one of these things where, you know, every artist I think writes songs, and you usually you're writing in mind for your band or for whoever you're writing with, and then this was one of those songs that was sort of like, I don't know where this belongs yet, and I'm not really sure what it was, and I was just doing my exercise thing with my hand and playing it, and Charlie was drunk. And Charlie said, "You were working." Oh, you're working. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm sorry. You were. Yeah. You were tired. No, but so we just we had ourselves a balcony moment. It was really great, and recorded this thing, and this will be the first time I'm actually playing the song, so I'm a little nervous with this hand behind me.
In my defense, I was right. Because if I didn't do this, you wouldn't have it.
I'd commit to time travel with you. What's your favorite age? should we rearrange? Living out our lives like the movies. Sorry, boy, we are a dark comedy. Shooting over budget, 2 coach tickets for infinity. Leave them all in dangerous. Gonna chase the sunset west. Passing bars and Mission towers, keeping our days alive by the hour. Credits who rolled and we would rock out on the run against the clock. Fear, I'm right here, hanging on for dear life. Our love will not fade to black tonight. Silver linings and silver screens, we are not celebrities. Oh, our tales will only be mythologized by us. But we played out every scene, and the big question seems to me, if the only difference between us and them is dumb love. I got a mountain of 1,000 pennies, and fortune cookies crying out, what the fuck? Leave them all in dangerous. Gonna chase the sunset west. Passing bars and Mission Bell towers, keeping our days alive by the hour. Credits are rolled and we will rock out on the run against the clock. Fear, I'm right here, hanging on for dear life. Love will not fade to black tonight. I admit I'm scared to fail in my hunt for the white whale. Could trade in these black sails for white flags. You ever think of getting off your treasure trading with your miner's cough? Sometimes I think we were better off in theater acts. So leave them all and name the rest. Gonna chase the sunset west. Passing bars and Mission Bell towers, keeping our days alive by the hour. Credits will roll and we will rock out on the run against the clock. Fear, I'm right here, hanging on for dear life. Our love will not fade to black tonight. Our love will not fade to black tonight.
Scott J. and Shelby